What's good, y'all? You know, I almost didn't do this, but I said, frick it, we're not cussing, at least for a minute. I mean, really, I should stop cussing overall, but yeah, man, I'm recording. I just got off of work, literally just got in my car, and I'm recording a video. Isn't that crazy? And you could too. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do all that right now. But, bro, so I did a damn. I look, you just like Dr. Seuss right there. Damn, okay. What I'm trying to say though is, bro, I'm so tired. I can't even like form correct. Like I can't form my thoughts right now. Okay, let me just slow down and take a breather. We're gonna slow down and take a breather while I drive. So I just got off of work. It is midnight. That's why you can't see me. That's why I'm so dark. You know, I'm a very light-skinned person, but you cannot see me. That's how you know it's dark outside. But yeah, I just got off of work. I don't normally work midnight shift. I have before, which is, I mean, without my consent. Of course, I would never agree to that shit. There we go. I cursed already. But I did a favor for one of my my coworkers slash homie, not just a coworker. I wouldn't just do this for anyone. You know what I mean? I gotta have a certain amount of respect for somebody to pick up a shift like this. You know. But I was by myself in my department at Home Depot, and I was by myself for basically the entire time I was there. So like for practically 6 hours straight, I was just by myself. And I wasn't by myself, of course. There's a bunch of other people there, but in my department directly, I was alone. I was fighting. I was fighting like 3 customers at once at all times, and then I would get like a few minutes in between. But I can't lie, low-key, I was low-key locked in though, because like as soon as I got done with the customers, bro, I started writing. I've been journaling. I just got a journal off of Amazon, and I've been journaling, man. And anytime I would get a break, I would just start journaling, like at the paint desk where I work. And I'm working on. I'm trying to take notes on like marketing and stuff. I want to learn marketing, but yeah. But that's besides the point. What I really wanted to talk about was the atmosphere of the workplace as soon as it closes. It's just completely different. Like you can just tell the people that work these overnight shifts. Like I work to midnight, and that's bad for me. I already feel like weird doing that. It's kind of like depressing almost. But imagine the people that, like I was talking to one of the dudes that works there. Some of them work till 7 a.m. They work 7 a.m. like overnight. Like I didn't know they were dead ass. They meant actually overnight, bro. They get off work when the sun comes up, and that shit is crazy to me. Like, how do you live like that? I feel like you literally, like I've lived like that before. Like when I was a kid, and it was like summer, and I was playing Fortnite. I would live like that, and I know what it's like to have a schedule like that, but I was a child, you know what I mean? Now I'm an adult, and these people are adults, and they're working overnight, so they wake up, or they go to sleep when the sun rises, and they wake up, and it's like the afternoon. I feel like you gotta feel like so much shit, dude. Like, you wake up, and it's just half the day's already over, and even though, I mean, they're awake, they're probably awake for the same amount of time as, anyone else, but I feel like you just can't accomplish much, because whenever you wake up, whenever you think of waking up, you think of waking up in the morning, not in the afternoon. If you're waking up in the afternoon, then that's a sign of something not going right in your life. You know what I mean? Definitely, it was a sign for me. I was waking up in the afternoon, something was going wrong. But yeah, no, if you're waking up in the afternoon, how do you like I know motivation isn't everything, and I understand that deeply, But how do you get up and go to work, bro? Like, I feel like you just gotta be so unmotivated. It's just like half the day's gone, and you know, a little bit after you wake up, the sun's already going down. So you basically just live through the night. You live in darkness practically. You only see the sun for like a little bit when you wake up and a little bit before you go to bed. Like, that's just such a weird schedule. It's not like, it's quite literally not natural. Like, we have like a circadian rhythm that reacts to basically, I'm going a little too fast in this right now. But our circadian rhythm basically reacts to the sun and the moon cycles. You know what I mean? Like, we start to get sleepy when it gets dark outside, and then we wake up when it starts to get bright. Like, it's hard to sleep in the darkness. And you know what, that reminds me, one of the other ladies that works, this girl that works overnight, I remember I was asking her, I was like, how do you go to sleep? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's hard to sleep when the sun is up. And she's like, I just get blackout curtains, so no sunlight in your room. But like, man, I feel like that shit will turn you into a vampire. Like, you cannot be healthy. There's literally no way you could be healthy unless you just have like an artificial sun in your house or something. I don't fucking know. Artificial sunlight, not a literal artificial sun, but like a light that emits UV. Is that a thing? I don't know. But man, you quite literally just cannot be healthy and performing to your max potential when you're going to sleep. You know, in the morning and waking up in the afternoon. You know what I mean? That's just not possible, bro. And I don't think any successful person. I don't think any what the fuck did I do? Okay. I don't think any successful person has a routine like that. Like, I mean, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, of course, you know, like, I haven't, like, researched it at all, but it's insane to me, man. And these people, the point that I'm trying to get at is that these people are destined to just be, like, at the bottom of the barrel, bro, and it's just the unfortunate reality, bro. Like, there's no way they can succeed living like this. It's just not, like, humanly, like, biologically, it's just not normal, and they're not going to be able to do normal shit, you know. When the world is awake during the day, that's when all, you know, opportunities are available, you know, and they're just missing out on so much. So, I mean, I respect anyone who works overnight. It's not easy, man. It's really not. But at the same time, bro, you need to find a new job, bro. Honestly, find a new job or find a new shift. Like, you are setting yourself up for failure. Why is this guy slowing down so much? Oh my god. But you're setting yourself up for failure, for real. Word 2. And god damn, bro. What a freaking chud. This freaking chud made me miss my light. It's all good though. That means I get to just pause and just speak, man. Just speak. But yeah, I'm so tired, man. I woke up I didn't wake up as early as I normally do, or I optimally do, which is 8. I like 8 a.m. That's my optimal time, at least for now. I woke up at like 9:30, but so basically, like, right now is like bedtime for me. So driving is not very safe either. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'd say I did this as a favor, but for the sake of my own sanity and health, I would not, you know, be subjecting myself to this unless I have to, you know what I mean? And I'm really not, like, I need more money, but I'm not so desperate that I would need to put myself through some shit. And I have put myself through some shit when it really wasn't necessary, and I could have been doing better things. And, you know, moral of the story, man, sometimes What is my moral of the story? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with it right now. I'm just so tired, man. I'm so ready to go to bed. But the moral of the story is, stop gooning. No, I'm just kidding. That's not. Some things are not worth sacrificing your health, like working. Like, I know they get paid more. They do get paid more, but it's like a dollar, like a couple of dollars more, bro. They get paid, like, I get paid 16, they get paid 18. Like, dude, what? For an extra $2, bro? Like, dude, I'd rather you sell crack. Honestly, I'd rather you do crack. Never mind. I don't think so. I don't think that's right. But what's it called? Yeah, it's just not worth it, bro. It's really just not worth it. I just can't express that enough. Get off the night shifts, bro. Unless you like have to. Unless you got bills to pay. Don't do it. Don't do it unless necessary, man. I'm saying this from like maybe like four times, like 4 shifts of experience I've had working to midnight. So I know that working overnight is bad. Like, the people that work overnight, like in my job, in working, when you're in retail, you see a lot of people who just look unhappy with their lives and have no nothing to look forward to. You know what I mean? They have nothing that they're working towards. But when you get to the overnight shift, that shit just multiplies by like 10, bro. They're just like 10 times more depressed. I don't think any of them look like they're happy. I'm like so dead ass, bro. I don't want to be like a hater, but like there's no way, bro. There's no way. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm about to go home and eat ice cream, sugar-free ice cream. That's my reward for. Well, no, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna say it's my reward for submitting myself to this, but it's really not something out of the norm for me. Sugar-free ice creams, man. Fudgesicles, they got them at Sam's Club. They're pretty good. They got like 90 calorie fudgesicles, and they're sugar-free, and they're like pretty massive, honestly, and they taste really good. The only problem is that they have a lot of artificial flavors or sweeteners that make you fart. And farting is good sometimes, but farting when you eat one fudgesicle and it makes you fart, then that's definitely not good. One little it's not a little fudgesicle, but still, like, it's a very powerful weapon of mass destruction. I don't even know what I'm talking about, man. I really don't know what I'm talking about. Fudgesicles, man. Chocolate. I shouldn't be saying that because now I'm gonna want to eat chocolate, dude. I can't be eating chocolate right now. I'm too locked in. Check out my cool rings, bro. While I'm at this red light getting flashed. I'm getting flashbanged. I don't know if you can see it. Every second I'm just getting flashbanged by this guy's blinker. And this guy just did the absolute worst turn I've ever seen. I really don't need to continue this video. I'm just doing it I'm just saying, fuck it, we ball, I'm just like, I might as well just record until I get home. I'm right down the street. Right down the street, man. Just a hill away. Bro, I disappeared. Where did I go? Holy shit. Yo. Oh my god. It's dark, but like, damn. In the hood, it's definitely darker. There's definitely less lights in the hood. Like, I've gone for a walk around here at 8 p.m. and some guy threatened me with a gun. I don't know if he actually had a gun, but he was was kind of a thug, so I just, you know, I just did not question his thug authority. So I looked the other way and I said, heck no. Yeah. I'm like fried. Like I feel like you ever like whenever you're so tired that you just there comes a point where you're so tired that you just feel like you're fried. And I've been there so many times, especially when I would stay up late playing games. My friends would just like make fun of me and shit. Not like literally make fun of me, but like they would laugh at me because I would just be so cooked, bro. Like, anytime I'm tired, my brain just, I feel like anyone's brain slows down, but my brain is just like running on fumes, bro. Like, I need my sleep. I do not want to socialize when I'm tired. Okay. Is that a cat? Man, I almost ran over a cat the other day. Like, I wouldn't have cried, but I would have been sad, man. I would have been sad about that. What the fuck are these people? Why are you in your... I'm so confused, man. This woman is taking her children out. You know, that's kind of... I kind of feel bad. Because, like, why... She's, like, walking with her children to her car, and it's midnight. Like, I wonder why she has to do that. Like, I feel like the only reason would be a bad reason. Like, I hope she's okay. Oh, there's like another cat. It looks like my mom's cat. Okay, y'all. Enough yapping, bruh. I think y'all get the point. I hope I didn't take too long to get to the points. Because, the first, like, 2 minutes